How to create multiple viral reels, and the answer is use perfect visual hook that is actually working in your industry. And I have seen many people get viral reels again and again because they had a specific hook that actually worked in their previous reel, and that's why visual hooks are so important. In today's video I'm going to cover visual hooks but in a little more detail, like what are the 3 rules that you should follow while using a visual hooks. If you don't know what are visual hooks, let me explain again. These are the 3 to 4 second of video clips that you use in your video, in your reel, to get the attention of the people. Let me break this down into 3 simple rules that works for every industry. The first rule is decide your visual hook after the editing. This is something that most creators don't do, and they actually decide video clips first and उसके बाद editing करते हैं. But actually you should never decide the visual hook before editing the video. Now let me explain this rule with an example. For one of my client, I edit recipe videos. So what I usually do is, first I edit the entire video properly, then I watch it again and again and identify the most satisfying or the attention grabbing clip from that video, and then I take the exact clip, duplicate it and place it at the very beginning of the video, and that's how you pick the visual hook from a specific video. Now this rule works great if you are creating storytelling reels or maybe the recipe videos or long format videos. It doesn't apply to the B rules. So by using this rule, you are actually creating curiosity among the viewers. Like they really want to know, okay, this is the first clip, now what exactly going to happen in the video. So you are giving their brain a kind of preview कि ठीक है ये वीडियो क्लिप आने वाली है तो मुझे पूरी वीडियो देखनी है. I want to watch this video till the end. So that is how this rule actually works. Now rule number 2. Use visual hooks that are already working in your industry. क्यों इतनी मेहनत करना? Yes, you don't have to experiment with the visual hooks. इतने सारे लोग हैं, उन्होंने figure out कर लिया है कि which kind of hooks are actually working for your industry. You don't need to reinvent the visual hooks. So how to find best visual hook for your industry? And if you are also confused about what kind of B-roll clip or maybe what kind of visual hook I can use for B-roll, then this is the hack. Just go to Instagram, search the keywords that is related to your industry and look at the top performing reels. And observe how they are starting the videos, and वहीं पे आपको visual hook मिल जाएगा. And you will notice a pattern, like there are many big creators that start their reels with a very similar clips, and that is intentional. वो जानबूझ के करते हैं because that clip is actually working for them. जब भी वो वाली clip वो use कर रहे हैं, वहाँ से उनको reach आती है, and that's why they are again and again using that clip or using that text in their videos. And you can also absolutely start with a similar visual pattern and use them in your own content. And yes, this is not copying, this is just pattern recognition that you can also use for your industry. And lastly, if both the rules are not working for you, ChatGPT तो है ही. You can also use ChatGPT to generate visual hook for your industry. And not only visual hooks, but you can also look for pattern interruption ideas or clips that are very difficult to replicate. Now let me give you this prompt that you can just copy paste and use that for your industry, and that is, give me 10 hard to replicate visual hooks for my industry using the pattern interruption and human psychology, as if they are suggested by the world's best psychologist and Instagram expert. Once you get the ideas, pick the ones that feel doable, record those clips and test them as your opening visual for your videos. These were the 3 rules that you have to follow while picking a best clip for your video. And visual hooks are not about being very loud or dramatic. You don't have to do that stuff, but the idea of using a visual hook actually surprise the viewer. Like even before they actually read your content, you have to surprise them with the visuals so that it grabs the attention, and then they are very excited or they want to know what more is in the video, more they are getting inside the video. And once you master this, you don't have to worry about the hooks, you don't have to worry about the engagement and reach. You will automatically reach to that number. So yes, use these 3 rules when you are picking a visual hook for your video. And this is your today's task. You have to edit a simple video, a long format video or a B-roll, and then you have to pick the visual hook for your clip. You can use any rule that you want to. So this is your today's task, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video.